Hi everyone, Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, Jai Mata Di. Today's video is really very important because I am going to talk about ship recycling. यार ship recycling होती क्या है? Ship was made in Japan, a very good ship, ran for 20 years, great. But right now owners are getting a lot of costs. कि भैया सर अभी ये खराब हो गया, engine has gone bad, more cost. Owner says यार today the regulations are very tough, it is very difficult to manage it. Let me scrap it. भाई इसको बेच दो, इसको खराब कर दो, इसको कर दो. अब बेच तो दो, किसको बेचो भाई? हु विल टेक दिस शिप? सो प्रणीत मेहता फ्रॉम इंडिया गोज, अरे यू वांट टू सेल दिस शिप, जापानीज गाय, आई विल बाय दिस शिप फ्रॉम यू and I will cut this ship, scrap it, and then I'll reuse it in my country over there. And that is called ship recycling. So all those ships which are old, very old, which are not in a good condition to run safely with proper standards, those ships are recycled. उनको पूरा काट के all their steel, batteries, everything is removed and then reused. That is what is called ship recycling. आज हम उसकी बात करेंगे. So let's start. What is ship recycling? Ship recycling is a process of breaking down or dismantling ships when it has reached the end of its life, so that the material inside the ship can be recycled into other useful products. तो ये आपके सामने, you can see this is an old ship. They say it is in a bad condition. Okay, come to India, we will cut it down, use it as a scrap, and a lot of things can be reused again for other things over here. That is called ship recycling. Why I am saying again and again India? Let you know. Need for ship recycling. But today in the world of maritime, regulations have become very tight. So if you are running an old ship and you are not maintaining proper standards, there are chances any country can detain a ship. बोल सकता है भैया तुम्हारा ship नहीं निकलेगा बाहर, it is in pathetic condition. And ship owners are in no mood to put in a lot of money in making those ships in good condition. So वो कहते हैं भाई 20 years हो गया, now this ship is going to take more money from me than giving me money. So business is what? I am paying this much, I should get this much in return. Now over here when they see a ship is 20 years old, they say, अरे भाई I am spending this much, but I am getting only this much. This ship is of no use for me. Okay, sell it, because when I sell this ship, even this ship has got steel, lot of steel, even that is going to get me money. So that is ship recycling. Today the world's shipping fleet has an average of less than 20 years. So there is a need to dismantle and old ships in order to avoid the high maintenance cost which comes with these old ships. So I have explained this very clearly. So now, ships at the end of their life has a value, since large quantity of steel and other parts can be recycled and put to other uses. Every year more than 600 ships are scrapped. और एक शिप को रीयूज करने में 4 to 6 months लग जाते हैं. यू कैन सी द कंडीशन ओवर हेयर. ये कोई शिप रिसाइकल हुआ है एंड यू कैन सी पाइपलाइंस, बॉल्स in pathetic conditions all over here, right? A tank also, I can see a tank also over here. So it is being recycled. So let's talk about world ship recycling industry. Total 761 ships were recycled. Out of them, India had recycled 210 ships, Bangladesh 254 ships, Pakistan 119 ships, Turkey 76 ships. ठीक है? So now the question is कि why most of the ships are being recycled over here in countries like India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, or even Turkey. Let us see. But first of all, where are they being recycled? In India, the ships are being recycled in a port called Alang in Gujarat. In Pakistan, it is Gadani in Pakistan. And in Bangladesh, it is a Chittagong port where they are being recycled over there. Now let's see why. तो देखो, first thing is you have to understand that we are still a developing nation, and over here people are over here those who want to earn money even if it requires dangerous job. Ship recycling is not an easy job. You are cutting things, sala koi something comes and falls on your head, dangerous, right? There is a risk to life. Accidents are there, fumes coming, dangerous fumes coming. There are a lot of things out there. So people come, they work out there without any proper PP, right? So now it is dangerous for people. But why do people come, ship owners come over here? Because we over here at India, Bangladesh give them more money for the steel. So per ton steel scrap out here in India, Bangladesh or Pakistan, we pay 33,000 rupees per ton. Whereas if they go to Europe, they will get only 12,000 rupees. Why in Europe they get less money? Because if they go to Europe, there are certain standards being maintained. A lot of cost. First of all, the people who are going to cut over there, they are going to say, I am going to charge $10 a month, $10 per hour. Cost goes up there. Then he says, I am a very safety conscious person. I need to wear proper PPE, X, Y, Z, and all those things. Costs go up. So when their costs go up, they cannot give much money to the ship owner out there. So they say we can only give you 12,000 rupees per ton. Indian say, Bangladeshi says, Pakistani, no worries. Our people are supermen. They can work anywhere. Nange pair, no chappal, no worries. They're cutting gas fumes, no problems. We smell anything, fumes, nothing happens to us. I'm just joking with the saying, but this is what happens. So if we talk about developing countries, we have to develop. So that is where bhook hai bhai. So any work comes, we just take over. So since from 2012 to 2018, in India, 2,142 ships have been scrapped. In Bangladesh, 1,444. In China, 1,008. Turkey, 968. And Pakistan, 748. This is just the data that I've got for you guys. Alang Sosia ship series, this is the Gujarat port over here. So Alang and Sosia ship recycling yards in India have nearly 120 active recycling yards. मतलब यहाँ पर ships आते हैं, they start cutting, tick, 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 and then they start selling also. In these yards, only 50,000 people have been employed. 152 ships were beached at Alang in 2021-22. 152 ships came over कि भैया scrap us. Copied? Dangers of recycling ship. अब यहाँ देखो जरा. No proper PP. जोर से बोलो जय माता दी. ग्लव्स पहने हैं, चश्मा नहीं है, वेल्डिंग चल रही है, आग लग सकती है. द फ्यूम्स कमिंग आउट आर रियली डेंजरस. बट जब पेट की भूख होती है तब ये सब कुछ नहीं दिखता है बॉस. दैट इज व्हाट इज हैपनिंग. अकॉर्डिंग टू इंटरनेशनल लेबर ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, शिप ब्रेकिंग इज वन ऑफ द रिस्कीस्ट जॉब्स इन द वर्ल्ड. बट इससे भी रिस्की जॉब है स्लीपिंग स्लीपिंग एम्प्टी स्टमक एट नाइट. दैट इज more risky, right? So bhook kuch bhi karati hai boss, and that is what is happening over here. The main danger of dismantling ships are the parts falling on a worker, right? And crushing them, as usually the workers don't wear proper PPE kits while working. Proper helmet नहीं पहना है, ऊपर पुराना जहाज है, कुछ भी गिर सकता है सर के ऊपर, right? Welding कर रहे हैं, अचानक you are not wearing proper gloves and your hands get burnt, damaged. जय माता दी. Fumes can cause lung cancer, right? Asbestos can cause lungs problem, right? But we do it. Hunger, my friends, hunger. Since 2009, there has been total 440 deaths in South Asian recycling yards. 440 deaths. The toxic materials inside the ship can be exposed to the environment and other humans while dismantling, such as waste oil, heavy metals and asbestos. भाई ये पूरा शरीर खराब करता है. High risk of fatal diseases as workers lack proper respiratory equipment to protect them against the toxic fumes released during the cutting and cleaning operations. So ये जितनी भी चीजें हैं, these are harmful. But yes, we are doing it. There is no other option. So in a ship recycling, the problems are they can be fire, excess noise can cause ear damage, welding fumes can cause lung cancer, lungs में problem create कर सकता है. Dust is there, again problem with the respiratory system. Isocyanide problems create करेगा. Radioactive material will create problems from all. So we get oil residue from bilge and ballast water over. Heavy metals are there. We get PVCs, we get PCBs, we get acidic water, battery and coatings and paints as well. तो ये सब harmful चीजें हैं boss for the environment and for the person. So we have to be very careful. Not just that. जब आप when you get a ship over, when you start cutting, there are, see, you can see these drums over here, a lot of oil spill happening over here. There are potentially a lot of environmental damage happening out here. That is why those European countries say no. Take your ships to India, take your ships to Pakistan, take your ships to Bangladesh. They will do it. We want our beaches to be spick and span clean. This is not for us. This is dirty job. Take them away. Anyways, so the overall impact of these pollutants could have serious environmental implications if not managed cautiously. In Bangladesh, in the past few years, at least 60,000 mangrove trees have been cut along the coast near the city of Chattogram to make way for more ships. तो भैया पेड़ भी कट रहे हैं. आई एम नॉट एन एनवायरमेंटलिस्ट गाइस, मैं सिर्फ आपके आगे फैक्ट्स रख रहा हूं. आगे ये जब वेन एवर सच काइंड ऑफ थिंग्स हैपन, IMO की वेन एवर इट कम्स टू नोटिस ऑफ IMO, they bring in some kind of convention, and that is how Hong Kong convention comes into play. They have seen that ship recycling is a very dangerous job. The people who are working over there their lives are at always risk, and they know it will never stop till they make some strict regulations over here. Because if today it is happening in India, tomorrow India becomes rich, then it will happening in some other poor country. But it will keep happening till the time they make some strong regulations out here. So what they said is, Hong Kong Convention mein they are saying is कि now we need to make sure that the recycling yards need to have proper conditions, the people working over there should have proper PPE. So they want to make it strict. Of course, better for us, people working over there, right? But when this thing happens, what will happen? Cost will become more. Who wants to pay that money? That is the problem. So anyways, Hong Kong ये convention आई, even though ये 2009 में, it has been 14 years it has been adopted, but still it has not come into force. Not come into force means कि still people are talking about it, they are not ready to sign this कि भैया okay, bring it to force, so that whatever you are saying, we follow those things. Why this is not coming into force? Why is India not signing this pact कि भैया yes, what you are saying is Hong Kong Convention, we need to make this strict measures so that life of people is important. Let us see that. Why Bangladesh is not going there? Why Pakistan is not going to do that? Let's see. One of the main reasons is lack of agreement from major shipping nations, as well as opposition from some ship recycling countries that argue the convention would impose additional costs and regulation on their industries. अभी तो money minting चल रहा है boss. The moment these regulations comes, costs are going to increase. Who is going to bear that cost? Right? Another factor is the challenge of ensuring that ship recycling yards meet the standards set by the convention. So again, costs are involved. You want to raise standards, you need to put money. Who is going to put money? That is the challenge. So in the end, ship recycling is an essential industry that provides valuable materials for reuse. भाई ये भी बहुत ज़रूरी है. Whatever material has been made, if it can be reused, it is good. Because we are saving waste, right? But at the end of the day, not at the cost of people's life, not at the cost of environment. That is the idea of this Hong Kong Convention, and that is why it is very, very important. So guys, all I can say is my 2 cents on Hong Kong Convention, my 2 cents on ship recycling, my 2 cents on Alang in Gujarat, where the ship recycling is happening. Thank you very much. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, Jai Mata.